Christ in me sees the Christ in you. Everyone's a chosen one, the many and the few. All together now it takes two. The Christ in me and the Christ in you. To know love is to be loved, and I know love will stay alive. If the Christ in me sees the Christ in you, everyone's a chosen one, the many and the few. All together now it takes two. The Christ in me and the Christ in you. If my friend feels sad or broken, every time that my heart opens, love makes its way into the world. When the Christ in me sees the Christ in you, everyone's a chosen one, the many and the few. All together now it takes two. The Christ in me and the Christ in you. I can do all things through Christ who is my strength. I can do all things through Christ who is my strength. I can do all things through Christ who is my strength. I can do all things through Christ who is my strength. I can do all things through Christ who is my strength. I can do all things through Christ who is my strength. I can do all things through Christ who is my strength. I can do all things through Christ who is my strength. I can do all things through Christ who is my strength. I can do all things. Sees the Christ who is my strength. I can do all things. Sees the Christ who is my strength.
Namaste. You might wonder what that was that I meant, and I'm not really going to tell you. It's not really anybody's business. Not really. So, welcome to the Life Enrichment Center. It's just a beautiful day. Even AccuWeather had something good to say. It said it's going to be sunny and pleasant all day long. I mean, that's pretty good. And last Sunday, the flowers on either side of me were fresh from our peace garden. And Paul and Jim Gould have put out our bench and our chairs out in the peace garden, and the flowers are blooming, and it is so beautiful and peaceful out there that we'd like to invite you to just come by when you want. You're always welcome to sit in the peace garden, and it's a beautiful place to reflect and to center yourself. So you're invited to do that anytime that you would like to do that. I know several people did last week. Okay, that's it. I'm going to just keep you curious about everything else. And I'd like to invite you now to join with me in a centering, a prayerful centering, or a centering prayer. And if you would just close your eyes and just focus on deep breathing, slow, deep breathing. like a baby sleeping, with the fullness of each breath, with a peacefulness of trust, with the awareness that all is good, just like a baby. And as we slow our breathing, our mind naturally slows down. The busyness of the mind follows the slowness of the breath. And as our mind slows down, it is so easy to feel this present moment and the power that is here and now. For it is in this moment that our life occurs. It is in this moment where all life in the universe is happening. And this is where our power is to ask and receive whatever it is we have asked for. And so just take a moment to just ask within yourself, what do you want to feel right now? What do you want to experience in your life? Feel that desire right now. And let us know together that in this holy moment, all things are possible. And as we open to the presence of possibilities, we know that it's all good. That the vibration of our asking and the openness of our allowing is bringing about the answer to our prayer. And we know that is what is true for us is true for every living being. For truth is one, and we are one. And so we know that healing is taking place all around the world. In every place where healing is being called for. For there is an openness now to the greater good within our physical body, within our emotions, within our minds. There is an openness to peaceful interaction, an openness to love and respect for every living being, an openness right now. And so we know and we see and we recognize that that presence is in every mind, everywhere. And we know its presence within us. And we are grateful to know that. Grateful to receive the answer to our prayer as we allow it and accept it to be. And so it is. Amen. Okay, well, we have a new opening affirmative statement. We said it last week. If you weren't with us, it'll be really new to you. So I'd like to invite you to repeat after me. I know that I am.
I know that I am.
I experience me
I experience me
as the one I believe myself to be.
as the one I believe myself to be.
I see the world
I see the world
as I declare it to be.
as I declare it to be.
I am the joy
I am the joy
the peace, the love, and the harmony of the world I desire to see. That's a good one, if I do say so myself. Okay. Well, there's just a few announcements. Our June theme is the power of declaration. And CDs of today's talk, I Can Do It, will be available upon request for $3 and on our website tomorrow, lecflint.com, tomorrow midday. Okay. As I mentioned last Sunday, our steering committee met 2 weeks ago, and we've decided to continue live streaming only for the month of June. And this will give us all time to see how things flow in our individual life experience as we adjust to greater physical interaction with each other. We believe that what feels right for us to do individually is our inner guidance, is the spirit within us, the wisdom within us guiding us. And though we want to be in compliance with the mandate set forth by our governor, we are hoping that by the time we reopen for in-sanctuary service and all of our services during the week, that there will be fewer rules for us to follow. We understand that how each of us chooses to be present in the world is a personal choice. We want to offer a place here at LEC where your freedom to choose will not be judged or restricted or questioned. So, yeah, stay tuned. Well, as I mentioned last week, we've moved Tuesdays to Wednesdays, and we're getting together at noon on Wednesdays, and we're calling our get-togethers Beyond the Words Wednesdays. And we're opening with a centering meditation, and then we're letting the Sunday talks be a place where we can be inspired to go deeper into our own individual practice. Words don't teach, though I'm full of them, but they can inspire us to inquire within ourselves, to go deeper into who we are and to practice our spirituality. So if you'd like to join us, we had such a lovely time last Wednesday. Again, let Jim Gould know at j.r.gould123@gmail.com, and he'll send you a link and a password. And just a note, we're going to begin our centering meditation at 12:05. So, and from that point until that part of it is complete, we won't be opening up to the Zoom meeting. So if you can be there at 12 or sometimes between 12 and 12:05, that would be really great. All right. Let's see what else. If you're new to our service, then you may hear some concepts that are new to you. But maybe not. Maybe you have been thinking what we're saying for so long that you're going to feel right at home, here and now. And welcome, welcome. And just know that if you have a question, ask it within yourself, and the answer will come. Because the universe supports your awareness, your happiness, your joy in life, your ability to create all that you desire in your life. And we're just here to talk about how cool that is. So that's it. We're going to have a special song. We can call this our June song for now. It's Gary Lynn Floyd, and it's Unbound.
Open your mind, unfold your heart, relax your senses, feel every part. You ain't got a thing to fear, looks like love that's growing here. So take your guard and let it down, go deeper still until you come unwound. Unbound. Breathe every breath, release your cringe. Love without waiting, slowly unhinge. You ain't got a thing to fear, looks like love that's growing here. So take your guard and let it down, go deeper still until you come unwound. Stop waiting for love to find you. Look inside your heart. Love's already who you are. Already who you are. So lift up your voice. Lift it up now. Let it be heard. Let it be heard. Tell me your story. Tell it to me. And don't leave out a word. Not a word, no. 'Cause I think I have been there too. I'm a seeker just like you. And you ain't got a thing to fear. Looks like love is growing here. So take your guard and let it down, go deeper still until you come unwound. Unbound. Lay it down, lay it down, lay it down, down, down. Unbound. Lay it on down, down, down.
All right. Well, my talk begins. Now, though some of us may have felt isolated and separated from others our whole life, and maybe practicing social distancing for years, it is likely 6 months ago, not one of us would have imagined or welcomed a scenario where everyone in the world was mandated to stay away from each other. Yet despite the masks that hide our smiles, and beyond the fears that we may be harmful to each other, we long to be together, to freely interact with one another with a clear mind, with an open heart, and with no worries. The poet Rumi wrote, "We were born of love. Love is our mother." It's spiritually natural for us to want to be together in every way, because we are one life together. We're one living, infinite something created by the love that is in everything. We're created to exist in happy relationship with each other, to create together in joy, to easily laugh and play and sing and dance together with the rest of creation, with all of nature, with the birds and the animals and the flowers and the earth itself. We humans are often the only holdout. Science of Mind tells us that each individual is a unique variation in the universe. No two people are alike, and yet all people are rooted in that which is identical. That which is identical is love. And for love to be love, it must be shared. It must be freely expressed in order to extend and expand and create forever, which is the intention. That's why this forced physical separation has inspired so much sharing from the heart. I mean, people singing together from their balconies or from their Zoom boxes online. For musicians and artists to offer free concerts and virtual tours. And the sharing goes on and on. We are meant to give our love away in order to experience more and more of it. Even so, the rules and restrictions of the world have affected all of us in some way, mentally and emotionally, as well as physically. I mean, someone other than ourselves, someone who doesn't even know us, is telling us what to do and when to do it. And as free spiritual beings, we don't even like someone we know to tell us what to do. We are created to freely express ourselves with no rules at all. And with only one law in the entire universe, the law of love. One law is simple to follow, but it isn't always easy. But it is easy to know when we break that law, because our thoughts don't feel happy. Our thoughts aren't happy. And we don't feel good in our body or in our relationships or in the world. And through the law of attraction, we attract to us the things we fear, fearful encounters and unpleasant situations. Now, our country, along with the rest of the world, is having a coming out party. And we're slowly venturing out into a world of human interaction once again. And much has changed since the last time we were free to be physically together. And though some are hoping that soon the world will return to normal, perhaps it was our normal human conflict, our normal name calling, our normal class distinction, our normal disrespect for one another that might have brought about this situation in the first place. We can create a new normal, and we can do it together, because it's based on what's spiritually normal for us. Loving the love we are together and sharing that love without fear, without judgment, no matter what. Now, while Michigan is entering phase 5 of its reopening, it's important for us to remember that just as each of us is at a different place along our life path, that we're all on different phases of our individual reopening into the world. And it's all good wherever we are, just like it's all good wherever we are on our life path. It's always all good wherever we are, because that's where we are. If we keep it in mind that all people, all of us, are rooted in love, if we practice that love, no matter where we are or what's happening around us, then our coming out party is going to be a great success. The book of John tells us there is no fear in love. So we might want to ask ourselves, am I ready to let love flow freely through me as I make my re-entry? Love can only go where it's free to flow. Now, as we begin our first less restricted steps, it's more important than ever for us to let love lead us, to listen within ourselves for inner guidance, to feel our way into loving interactions with those around us. Science of Mind tells us that the highest mental practice is to listen to this inner voice and declare for its presence. The greater a man's consciousness of this indwelling I am is, the more power he will have. As powerful, spiritual, vibrational beings, this human experience that we are having is meant to further evolve our divine self-expression. Everything in the world is for that purpose. Even with its rules, this world cannot stop us, prevent us from being who we are, from growing as we are. Only we can do that. There's nothing that we can't choose to think and feel right where we are, no matter where we are, no matter what is going on. If we want to think it and feel it, it's up to us. It's up to us. The way of the heart tells us that this moment-to-moment self-inquiry will help us to experience the moments of our life in the way we want to experience them. It says, ask yourself, what do I truly want this moment to be for? For as I decree it, so shall it be. Whatever we decide we want to experience in a moment, we will receive that experience from the moment. Because our asking is receiving. If we want our moments to be for joy, for peace, for love, for uplifting, for healing, for well-being, all we need to do is declare to ourselves, I can do it. I can do whatever I choose to do, no matter what. Now, we've all heard the Nike slogan, just do it. And I think it was meant as an encouragement for us to do something we thought we should do, but we didn't feel like doing. Like exercising when we don't want to and don't feel like it, because we'll feel better later, even if we don't feel good while we're doing it. But Abraham Hicks tells us if it feels good while you're thinking about it, it means your inner being agrees with that thought. If it feels satisfying while you're doing it, it means it's a good idea. The guidance from our inner being is always follow your bliss. Forcing ourselves to do anything we don't want to do, shooting on ourselves to make ourselves do it, doing it out of obligation or duty or to please others or to feel good after the fact, skips right over the place where our power lies to decide what we want from the moment we're in, to receive whatever it is we truly desire, to create and experience joyful moments that add up to a joyful life. Joy is always there for us to choose. We can't force ourselves to be joyful, but if we want to be happy, we can do it and nothing can stop us. Paramahansa Yogananda said, if you want to be sad, no one in the world can make you happy. But if you make up your mind to be happy, no one and nothing on earth can take that happiness from you. Now, none of us truly wants to be sad. But if we wait for the world to give us a reason to be happy, we may wait a lifetime for our joy. Joy is always there for us to choose first. And if we choose to feel it ahead of time, if we declare its presence within us, then we automatically attract reasons in form and expression that are happy ones, happy reasons, happy experiences. But we're not happy for those reasons. Now, my mama used to call me hard-headed so often that it was like a second given name. But we all know that when we're convinced of something, when we believe something is true, no one can convince us otherwise. Only we can change our mind, and sometimes we're slow to do it. If we don't make up our mind to be happy, no one in this world can make us happy. And if we want to be sad, anyone who tries to make us happy is just going to irritate us. There's power in all of our declarations as long as we continue to believe in them. Whether we declare ourselves to be happy or sad, to be in love with life or fearful of the living, every moment that we are conscious of being alive, every moment that we are aware that we exist, we are declaring something. So we might as well make up our mind to declare something good. Joy isn't a future destination. It's the vibration of positive creation. Being happy is something we make up our mind to be, and then we attract to us reasons to be. Only we possess the power of declaration that will affect our life. It doesn't matter what anyone else declares about us. All that matters is who we declare ourselves to be, because that is what will be established for us. So, how much love, peace, joy, and well-being are we ready to declare for within ourselves? How many loving friends and peaceful encounters and joyful activities are we ready to be established for us in the new world of our attraction? When we make up our minds to be happy, we don't react as quickly to words that are unkind. People's behaviors don't bug us so much. And we have a sense of well-being that no one and nothing on earth can take from us. If we're not feeling happy, and we want to, if we're not feeling love. But we long to. And if we're not feeling peace of mind, but we wish to, we can do it. Science of Mind tells us, declare this. Everything necessary to the full and complete expression of the most boundless experience and joy and life, everything is now. Know it, see it, feel it, and be it. That's it. In each moment, we have a choice, and there is power in the choice we make. Everything necessary for boundless joy, for happiness, for all that we desire to experience in this life is right where we are right now, but we must know it and feel it and see it and be it. It's not going to come to us if we don't. So, who do we declare ourselves to be now, not yesterday? How do we want to feel now, not tomorrow? And what do we truly want to experience in the moments of our life? For as we decree it, so shall it be. Namaste. All right. Okay. This is the time of our service when I get to say, with my heart full of love and gratitude and appreciation, thank you. Thank you for your love and support of LEC. Thank you for supporting what we're doing. We are learning and we are growing right here and expanding in what we're going to be able to offer moving forward. And we're able to stay here and do what we're doing now. It's a beautiful thing, and your love and support is actually making it happen. So we want to thank everyone who is contributing, who is offering, sharing love through financial support, as well as all your good wishes. And I just want to say, too, that if you have a prayer request, I haven't said this in a while, be sure to send it to me at REV.Stephanie, all lowercase, at Comcast.net. And our High Watch prayer team will support you in all that you are asking for, all that you desire. We'll see you there. We'll see you as having it. We'll see you as healed. We'd love to do that. So send that in to me. And you can also contribute through our website, which again is lecflint.com, through Facebook, which you know is facebook.com/Life Enrichment Center, and there's a donate button. Thank you for your checks. Thank you for your contributions through PayPal and through Facebook and all the ways that you have contributed. And I don't know how many are contributing through texting, but there's the text address. So if you'd like to, there it is. And yeah, just want to say thank you. We know we're loved. You know you're loved. We're having a beautiful, loving, expanding experience. This whole situation has allowed us to really know that anything we choose to do, we can do. That nothing in this world can keep us apart. That we can share our love and we can feel our oneness and we can consider deeper spiritual concepts together. Anyway, so I'm grateful. I know you're grateful too. And we're going to enter now into our gratitude song, which this month is Grateful by Nemo Patel and Daniel Namad. And the words are just so beautiful. And so just listen and enjoy that, and come back here and we'll pray together.
You're my life, you're my breath, you're a smile, you're my guest. You're the earth, you're the sun, you're the grass, you are love. You're my hands, you're a bug, you're my eyes, you're a hug. You're the light in the dark, you're the spark, you are fun. You're my mom, you are water, you're the stars, you're my daughter. You're my friend till the end, you're my dreams, you're my father. You're the ants on the ground, the miracles that surround. I'm feeling it all around, the hemisphere in the clouds. You're my pain, you're my sorrow, you're my hope for tomorrow. You're the strength when I'm hollow, you're the path that I follow. You're the blessings that exist, the small things that are bliss. The gift to realize that everything
All
is
that
a gift.
I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all, for it all. Grateful for it all.
You're the blessings every time I try to count. You're the lessons that I learn every time I turn around. You're the water when I'm burned every time I think I found everything I'm looking for. You're the sign saying stop to take a bow and keep moving forward and start looking towards your heart. It'll open all the doors and only then you'll start to hear the world singing chorus with your mind and heart. Aligned in purpose, everything
All
will feel
that I
gorgeous.
am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all, for it all.
Every day I sit and pray cause what I have is more than I deserve or could ever imagine. How do I give back to all of this magic and spread the love so everybody can have it? Doesn't matter if I'm rich or poor, if I got a family or if I'm all alone. Bad things happen, I can just complain and moan. Well, there's a million things that I can be grateful for.
So I lift up my hands now, and I open my heart, and my gratitude goes out to everything near and far. All that I am,
Everything I am and everything I see, everything I hope and everything I dream, everything I feel and everything I be. I look deep down and feel all the blessings. Everything I am and everything I see, everything I hope and everything I dream, everything I feel and everything I be. I'm grateful for it all. It's amazing. Everything I am and everything I see, everything I hope and everything I dream, everything I feel and everything I be. I look deep down and feel all the blessings. Everything I am and everything I see, everything I hope and everything I dream, everything I feel and everything I be. I'm grateful for it all. It's amazing. You're the blessings that exist, the small things that are bliss, the gift to realize that everything is a gift.
Everything is a gift. We are so blessed to be a blessing, to be a beautiful, unique, and holy ray of light that shines from the heart of God, to bless each other, to bless this life we share together. We are, all that we are is a blessing for one another. All that we are created to be is a blessing for one another. And we are so grateful to know that this is so. We are so grateful to feel the holiness of the allness of creation and every living being within it. We are so grateful, so grateful. To feel wholeness with no division, to feel unity and only love, to embrace our diversity with appreciation and joy. We are so grateful that in this infinite something we are, that there is no sameness. And in our uniqueness, we are beautiful together. Knowing this, it is so easy to feel grateful that we can go out in the world and freely love. We can freely love each other. We can know that all we can give to each other and receive from each other is love. What a beautiful thing. It's just so good. It's all such a blessing. And so in this moment, let us feel gratitude for the world as it is, for all that we can see and do and be within it now, when what it needs is love. And we are that love, and we shine it on the world. And let us feel grateful for the Life Enrichment Center, where we can come and deepen our awareness of the blessing we are and the gifts we have to give. Let us feel gratitude for who we are and what we share together. Life is good. Life is good. And we're grateful for it all. And feeling that gratitude, let us say our statement of abundance together. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Amen. All right. Well, I've changed our closing affirmation 3 times. Think I've got it now. It is this. For as I decree it, so shall it be. Ready? For as I decree it, so shall it be. Again, for as I decree it, so shall it be. One more time. For as I decree it, so shall it be. Woo! Nice. Let's go decree some beautiful things today. All right, we're going to close with the peace song. I'm just going to close by saying, I love you so. And feeling your love and peace. Here we go.
With each other in perfect harmony. step.